Hari 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 Om.
ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुवरं श्रीरूपानुगप्रभुं व्रजरसरसिकं च नारायणं प्रपन्नं श्रीगुरुचरणं वन्दे रमणनिष्ठाय भूतले रूपानुगप्रभुं च जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद जय रूप सनातन भक्त रघुनाथ श्री गोपाल भक्तदास हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। First of all, I offer my sastangal and pronouns as I always pray for spiritual masters. Jai Shri Bhaktivedanta Shri Narayana Sai Maharaj Shri Giri. Jai Shri Bhaktivedanta Shri Narayana Sai Maharaj Shri Giri. Jai Rupanakari Guruvalla. All Vaishnavas and Vaishnavas present. Today is very auspicious Tithi. Today is the Disappearance Day. Tirumah Tithi of Sri Shyamananda Prabhu. So as we know, Disappearance Day means this Viraha. So Viraha means Vishesh Rupena Raha. Means a very special form of meeting takes place during separation. Because we heard this, what is the meaning of disappearance? We heard this term many times before. Disappearance means distance. It means to appear from a distance. This is the meaning of disappearance. Because normally we hear that the appearance and disappearance days of a Vaishnava are equally worshipable. But the disappearance day bears even more speciality, Vaishishtha, than the appearance day. How? Because the specialities of a Vaishnava, his qualities, his glories, everything is very easily meditated upon during his disappearance day, more than even his appearance day. Because when a pure devotee disappears from this world, then it gives us a chance to remember all his glories. Because who is a pure devotee? What is his connection with Bhagavan? Bhagavan himself says, Anugrahaya Bhaktanam Manusham Dehamashrita. Tadrishi, he says, Yashratta Tatpare Tadrishi Tatpira Parabhavi. So here he says that we see the Bhagavan himself. He says, Anugrahaya Bhaktanam Manusham Dehamashrita. To bestow his mercy upon the devotees, he appears as a human being. So here we see that by listening to his glories, Tadrishi Krida Yashratta Tatparo Bhavit. Here by listening to his Krida, his Nam Rup Kun Leela, then immediately one achieves liberation from this world. Because Janma Karma Chameli Divyam Evam Yoveti Tattva Tattadeha Punarjanma Na Itimam Itiso Arjuna. Here you see Tattadeha Punarjanma Na Itimam Itiso Arjuna. One who listens to the glories of Krishna, then who has the same respect, equal brain, even for the glories of his devotees, then Tattadeha Punarjanma Na Itimam Itiso Arjuna. Then he never leaves this, when he leaves this world, he goes to the spiritual world to never return again. So therefore, the glory of the spiritual world, Krishna himself, he desires to listen so much. Like in the Sri Sampradaya, there's one story. Once one devotee, he had to bring water from the Akash Ganga to bathe Balaji, Venkateshwar. So one day he was late in bringing this water because when he was bringing this pot of water, he was speaking to another devotee, and both of them, when they were speaking to each other, then he was late in bringing the water for the Abhishek. So then he was chastised by the pujaris. So why did you bring this water so late? And then he thought, oh, I've committed an offense. So then he started fasting for many days. I won't eat anything. Then Balaji himself appeared in a dream to the pujaris, and he said Now that he performed Abhishek of that water, I feel even more happy. So then they said, why is it so? He said, because when he was speaking to that devotee, they were discussing the glories of my bhaktas. And this way the water became even more fragrant. Before the water was very plain, it had no fragrance. Now like sometimes you add this kevada, some fragrance to the water, some gandhi. Then it is more relishable for Prabhu. So now that he was discussing the glories of the bhaktas, this water has become all the more fragrant for me. Abhishek has become even more relishable. Therefore, Bhagavan himself is always very eager to listen to the glories of his bhaktas. Tadrishi bhajate krida yashruta tapparo vet. This is the last two lines of the shloka. Tadrishi bhajate krida yashruta tapparo vet. Means, one who listens, then immediately he is achieved. He is so simple. So today is the disappearance day of such a Vaishnava. Is Shyamananda Prabhu, very beloved intimate associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was like, if you see, he appeared after Mahaprabhu. So therefore, he appeared like maybe 50-60 years after Mahaprabhu's, maybe even 20, like he was in Vrindavan 20-30 years after Mahaprabhu's Tirupam. So he's in that generation of devotees. Like Gurudev said, now we are like 600 years away from Mahaprabhu, 550 years away. So if we become more fixed in our devotion, the next life, like maybe like 400 years away from Mahaprabhu. And the next life, 300 years away. And 200 years away, and 100 years away. In one life, we need that with Mahaprabhu. Gurudev was saying this. So these Vaishnavas, they appeared after some time to show the devotees how they are feeling so much separation from Mahaprabhu. And through that separation, they achieved this meeting with Mahaprabhu. Like we see in Narottam Thakur, he was born in Keturi Gaon. Srinivas Acharya, he was born in Chakondi Gaon. And Shyamananda Prabhu, he was born in this place. In Bengal, this place which is called Darendra Bahadurpur. Darendra Bahadurpur, he was born there. So his father's name was Sri Krishna Pandava. His mother's name was Durini Devi. So just as Sachidevi, before Mahaprabhu was born, she lost many of her children. In the same way, Shyamananda Prabhu's parents also, before Shyamananda Prabhu was born, they had some children, they died at childbirth. So, like we see, Sachidevi, she named her son Nimai. Because he was born under a neem tree, and then they would not lose this boy. So this is a custom in Bengal. They name their babies in such ways, so that their babies will not be touched by death. Like even Bhaktivedanta Puri Maharaj, when he was born, his mother, she kept this name for him, Tinkari. Tinkari means like, he who is being born for like 3 pennies, 3 annas. Right? Because they keep these very unusual names to make any evil black eye go away from their children. Like in Hindi they say, Bure nazar wala tere muh kala. You see that. So therefore, here also they named this boy Dukhi. Then at least like no one will cast an evil glance upon him. So then this boy, as you know, as it is with all the children, pure Vaishnavas, he was never interested in playing with other boys. He was only interested in reading the Bhagavatam. During his Namkaran Sanskar, he would only accept Mahaprasad. He would only be sitting with the Vaishnavas doing Kirtan, listening to Harikatha. His parents were great devotees. So this way his upbringing was very devotional. And then gradually his father, he told his father that I wish to have a pure guru in my life, bona fide guru. So then his father said, where can you find such a guru? So then he said, I'll find my guru in Gaudadesh. So then he was only a boy, like 10 or 12 years old. And his father said, but how will you go to Gaudadesh? He said, I'll go alone. He said, how? He said, oh, many Vaishnavas are going to take a bath in Ganga there. So I'll go with them and I'll also meet my Guru there. So then his father didn't want him to leave, but still he convinced his father and he left home. So then, while traveling all over Gaudadesh, then he came to Ambika Kaula. There he met his Gurudev, who is Hridaya Chaitanya Thakur. So as you know, Hridaya Chaitanya Thakur, he was the disciple of Gauridas Pandit. His name before was Hridayananda. How did he achieve this name, Hridaya Chaitanya? Because once during Gaur Purnima, when Gauridas Pandit was away, then he invited so many people for the festival. And when Gauridas Pandit returned, then he saw that why have you invited so many people? How can we feed all of them? So then Gauridas Pandit was very upset with him. So then he saw that, then he told him, you leave from here. I don't want to see you. He was upset with him. So then after some time, Gauridas Pandit, he saw that there was a huge Sankirtan going on. There he saw that Gaur and Nitai were not even on the Singhasan, on the altar. He saw that Gaur and Nitai, they were dancing with Hridayananda. And everyone was singing and dancing, it was so ecstatic. Then Gauridas Pandit, he took a stick and he started running behind Gaur and Nitai. Because he had some Vatsalya Bhava also. So then they entered inside Hridayananda's heart. And since then, he came to be known as Hridaya Chaitanya. So then, even now, there's Jhanki Darshan in Ambika Kaula. Like you see in Bhaktivedanta, there's Jhanki Darshan. They close the curtain and again, in like after 10 seconds, they open the curtain. They do this all the time. The same thing they do there in Ambika Kaula also. Because they're anxious, they're scared that Gaur and Nitai might run away from the altar and again enter into someone's heart. So Hridaya Chaitanya Thakur was a great devotee. He was in Sankhiras. So then when he initiated Dukhi, then he came to be known as Dukhi Krishnadas. So this is like one may think, how is Krishna Dukhi? But Krishna is also sad sometimes. How? When Radharani is in Mahan, and when Radharani does not give darshan to Krishna, then he becomes Dukhi actually. He is not Sukhi. So therefore, he was Dukhi Krishnadas. Means he who is the servant of that Krishna, who is suffering so much in separation from Srimati Radhika. This is the mood of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. They don't want Radharani to suffer in separation from Krishna. They want Krishna to suffer in separation from Srimati Radhika. They don't want Radharani to look for Krishna. Because Radharani's feet are very delicate and very soft. But Krishna, he is a covered boy, so his feet are very strong. So they want Krishna to look for Srimati Radhika. They want Krishna to think about Srimati Radhika. They don't want Radharani to think about Krishna. Like you see, this form we worship, Vinod Bihari, it means what? Radha Chinta Niveshena, Yasya Kante Vilokita. Shri Krishna Charanam Mande Radha Linkita Vigraha. And thinking so much about Srimati Radhika, he has lost his complexion. This is the form we wish to worship. So therefore he is called Dukhi Krishnadas. So then, gradually as he was serving his Guru Maharaj in many wonderful ways, then his Guru Maharaj realized that he was actually from another rasa. He was in his Madhurya rasa. So therefore he said, now you'll have to go to Vrindavan and take Siksha from Jiva Goswami. Because who is Jiva Goswami? He is Bhanumati. So therefore he is in this Madhurya Bhav. He can give you this Siksha. So then his Guru Maharaj, he gave him his blessings and he sent him there. So this is like a bona fide Guru. Like if you want to say, like during Gurudev's time, if any devotee would want to see Gurudev to receive Siksha, then Gurudev would say, you can ask permission from your Diksha Guru. If he's giving permission, you can come. And then normally Gurudev would say, Diksha Guru has to give his permission. Because if there's association like that, who will not want to go? Even the Diksha Guru will want to go and visit with such a Vaishnava. But still, if someone would say no, then Gurudev would say, oh, this is not good. So therefore, Hridaya Chaitanya Thakur, he sent him there. He didn't say anything to go there, because he can receive so much Siksha from him. So then when he came there, already, first from there, Ambika Kaula, he went to Navdeep Dham. And there he had darshan of Mahaprabhu's birthplace, Yogpit. There he met Ishan Thakur and Vamsi Vadrananda Thakur. By then, Sachidevi and Vishnupriya Devi had left, so he didn't have their darshan. So then, after having darshan of all of Mahaprabhu's Leela Sthalis, from there he went to Gaya. And there in Gaya, he had darshan of this place where Mahaprabhu received initiation from Ishwarpuri. And then from Gaya he came to Kashi. And in Kashi he had darshan of Chandrasekhar Acharya and Tapan Mishra. And then after coming to Kashi, he came to Mathura. And there in Mathura he had darshan of Vishram Ghat. And then he had a bath there, he had darshan of Adi Keshav, and then he came to Vrindavan. And then he had darshan of Govinda Dev. Because Govinda Dev is the life itself of Rupa Goswami. Then he met Srila Jiva Goswami and Radha Damodar. And there he also met Narottam Thakur and Srinivasa Acharya. And there he was always serving under the guidance of Jiva Goswami. Jiva Goswami, he was giving him so much siksha. Because we see, Eibar Karuna Karo, Rupa Sanatan, Raghunath, Eibar Karuna Karo, Rupa Raghunath, Shiji Mora, Jiva Jiva. We see Jiva Goswami is my life of my life, Narottam Thakur is son. So therefore, there he learned all the Sandarbhas, Chaitanya Charitamrita, everything. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Ujjwal Neelamani, and he was trained so nicely. And then he was given this special service. There was a kunja there nearby called Kanam Kunja. So he was given the service of taking water from, there was a well there, this Kanam Kunja. So he would draw water from that well and he would give that water to Jiva Goswami, which he would use for his archan of Radha Damodar. This water, very pure. So he would also bring water from the Yamuna for Jiva Goswami. And Jiva Goswami used this water. And Jiva Goswami also told him, now you sweep this courtyard, the Seva Kunj. This is your Seva. So then he performed the Seva for so many years actually, not just for 1 or 2 days. So one day when he was performing this Seva, then he found this Nupur, this ankle well. And when he found it, what did he do? Immediately he went to Jiva Goswami. He didn't act independently, he didn't keep it with himself. Immediately he went to Siksha Guru. And he said, what should I do? And Jiva Goswami told him, only give it to that person who it belongs to. Don't give it to anyone else. Jiva Goswami knew who it belongs to. So then Radharani, she told Lalita Vishaka that last night I was engaged in this Ras Leela with Krishna and I lost my ankle well. So I can't find it. Can you find it? So then Lalita Vishaka, they went looking and they found Shyamananda Prabhu had this. And when they asked for it, Shyamananda Prabhu refused to give it to Dukhi Krishnadas. He said, I'll only give it to the owner. So then Radharani herself had to come. And then it is said that Shyamananda Prabhu, he tied this ankle around her feet. And then Radharani, she revealed this soul to him. He's known as Kanaka Manjari. And then it is said, using that same ankle well, she put this Nupur Tilak on Shyamananda Prabhu. So since then, she also gave him this name. Actually, Jiva Goswami gave him this name, Shyamananda. That he gives so much ananda to Shyama, Srimati Radhika. And since then, all his followers, they use this Nupur Tilak. If you look at the temple, you will see. And also they say that Radharani, she gave one deity of Krishna to Shyamananda Prabhu from her own heart. And this deity also they worshipping there, the Radha Shyams in the temple. And then the deity of Radharani, it is said the king of Bharatpur, they gave the deity of Radharani. They are worshipping this deity, Lala Lali, there in this Vrindavan temple. And this Radha Shyams are actually the big deities. They are worshipped by Baladev Vidyabhushan Prabhu. He is the one who used to worship these deities. So in this way, Jiva Goswami, when he heard everything that happened, he was very happy. He gave this name Shyamananda. And since then, all the devotees, they started addressing him as such. So then Jiva Goswami, he sent him preaching with Narottam Thakur and Srinivasa Acharya. And then when Veeram stole everything, then Narottam Thakur, he went towards Keturi, and Shyamananda Prabhu, he went to Ambika Kalram. There he met his Guru Maharaj and he started serving him there again. And his Guru Maharaj told him, you should go preaching now. Because now so many of Mahaprabhu's associates have left. So you have to go give life to everyone. Especially go to Utkal Desh, Orissa. So then when he started going preaching, he went to many different places. He went to Balrampur, Singapore, where there were so many atheists, he delivered all of them, so many became Vaishnavas. Then he went to this one place called Rohini Gram. There was one person called Achyudev, and he had a son called Rasikananda. So Shyamananda Prabhu initiated him, and Rasikananda became his disciple. There was also one yogi called Damodar, Yogi Damodar. So Yogi Damodar also became his disciple. And then he went to his birthplace also, this Narendra Bahadurpur. Then he went to this place called Gopi Vallabhpur. And there he established a temple of Radha Govind. And then from there he went to Utkalpur. In this way he met so many Vaishnavas everywhere. Even though so many devotees in Odisha, you can see they have come in his line. Even like Gaur Govind Maharaj's forefathers, they were from his line, Shyamananda Prabhu's line. So then he went preaching everywhere. And he also went to this Keturi Gram festival where Narottam Thakur was organizing. So there, as we know, that was the first Gaur Purnima festival ever celebrated after Mahaprabhu's disappearance. And Mahaprabhu and all his associates appeared there. So there he had darshan of Jahannava Devi, Achyutananda Prabhu, Raghunandan Thakur, and all the other associates of Mahaprabhu. Even Vrindavan Thakur was there. So then from there, after finishing this Keturi Gram festival, he came to Katwa, where he met Gadadhar Das Thakur. He had his darshan. Then he went to Janji Gram, where he had darshan of Srinivas Acharya, his Sripad. Then he came to this Srikhanda, where he had darshan of Raghunandan Thakur. And then again he visited Vrindavan, and then it is said he entered into Samadhi there in Gopi Vallabhpur. His Samadhi is there. His Pushpa Samadhi is in front of the Radha Shyamsundar temple here in Vrindavan, and his like full-bodied Samadhi is there in Gopi Vallabhpur. So therefore we see that Shyamananda Prabhu is one such personality in whom like this Pancharatriki line and Bhagavad line both have like converged. Because we see this Pancharatriki line, he is disciple of Hridaya Chaitanya. Hridaya Chaitanya Thakur's disciple Gauridas Pandit. Gauridas Pandit is like the disciple of Nityananda Prabhu. So this is like the Pancharatriki line. And the Bhagavad Parampara line, who is he the disciple of? Jiva Goswami. Jiva Goswami is disciple of Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami is like Mahaprabhu's disciple. This is the Bhagavad Guru Parampara. So both these lines have like met inside this great personality, Shyamananda Prabhu. And his disciples also. Like you see, Baludaya Vidyabhushan Prabhu also, he's like he appeared in his line. And in this way, even like if you see, the line that came from Baludaya Vidyabhushan is also like related to our Gaudiya line. Like Baludaya Vidyabhushan Prabhu's disciple was Uddhav Das Babaji. His disciple was Madhusudan Das Babaji, and then Jagannath Das Babaji, Bhagavad Das Babaji, Gaureshwar Das Babaji, Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, and all his followers. So you see, no line is independent from any line. Like right now you see, some people they say we are Prabhupada Nugas. We follow only Prabhupada. We don't care about anyone else. But you see, this is not proper. A parampara means like a flower garden. There are many flowers strung together. If you take one flower out of that garden, the entire garden will break. They say all the acharyas are complementing each other. They are never independent from each other. Like Gurudev, when he said that Swami Maharaj has not established ISKCON. He has not established. Rather, Rupa Goswami has established ISKCON. Because if you see what is the translation of ISKCON in Hindi, it's Antarashtriya Krishna Bhavanamrit Sangh. And what is the definition of ISKCON? This sloka from Rupa Goswami is given. Kriyatam yadikatopi lapyate, tatra lole matmulya mekalam, janma koti sukrutai lapyate. Krishna Bhakti rasa bhavitam mati. This is ISKCON. And then when Gurudev will say this, so many devotees will become so upset with him, saying, why are you saying this, that Swami Maharaj, Prabhupada is not established? Because Gurudev would say, if I am saying that, then actually it means he is giving something different from his Guru Varga. And is that true? Can he give anything different from what his Guru Varga have given? Never. He is only giving what they have given. He is giving the same wine in a new bottle. Means all these teachings he is given in the English language. If I say that he is giving something different, then I am actually not praising him. I am actually finding faults with him. Therefore, some devotees have this misunderstanding. So this is why we see, this is like this line, this pure line of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's burning. So therefore, today is this very auspicious Tiruvah Tithi of this wonderful intimate maidservant of Srimati Radhika, Srimati Kanaka Manjari, who appeared in Mahaprabhu's Leela as Shri Shyamananda Prabhu. So it gives us a very good opportunity to remember his glories and purify ourselves. Today is the Tiruvavtiti of Shyamananda Prabhu. When Jagannath, after the Snan Yatra, there's this Anavasar Kal, means when he becomes sick. So at that time, the Daitas, they're always engaged in very confidential seva of Jagannath. For 11 months, Mahalakshmi, along with all her associates, with her maid servants, she's engaged in Jagannath seva. At this time, immediately after Snan Yatra, Mahalakshmi and her associates cannot render service to Jagannath during this time. At this time, only the Daitapatis, they serve Jagannath. And what does Jagannath do? He is eating all these. Now they're stopping. Rice, puris, all these things. Now he doesn't eat any of these things. Now he'll say, I won't eat any of these things. I'll not eat anything that Lakshmi has cooked during this time. Because she will cook so many different kinds of things for me. Chapan bhog. And she wants to bind me by cooking all these things for me. In English there's this word, husband means houseband. To bind this man. And here they call pati in Hindi. That I'll control him nicely and I'm very chaste, I'm sati, he's pati. And
Jagannath saying, no, I'll no longer be under your control. Who are you to no, I won't be controlled by you anymore. Because until now the Rajvasis haven't come to me, the Rajdevis. Now who are you to control me anymore? Now all the cooking stopped now. He won't eat, drink anything. Now he's so happy now. Now they're bathing him the whole time. And after bathing, what does he say? He says, Rasanandi Radha Sarasvapura Lingana Sukho. Shankaracharya, you see what he has said. Jagannath, who is he? He didn't say Lakshmi Alingita, he said Radha Lingita Sukha. Sevavasa Radho. Now where did Radharani come from? In Jagannath Puri, how can Radharani come? I say when the Devis came, Raj Devis, to bathe Jagannath, immediately Mahalakshmi, she left that place. And she, and Jagannath said, don't even bring your things in front of me. And Lakshmi Devi, she ran away from there out of fear. There he appeared as an elephant, Gajanan, and he brought all these things. No. In front of Braj Devi, whatever Lakshmi has cooked has no value, or puris, or sweets, nothing. He does not even smell what she's cooked. Jagannath saying, she's made me so old only by feeding me rice and dal. I have become so old because of her. Now what will I eat? Kadachit kalin tatavipinaos Sangita taralo. Kadachit means sometimes. Where is he? In the forest of Vrindavan. So today when the Rajadevis came, then the Rajadevis don't come empty-handed. They bring all these beautiful fruits and flowers from Braj. When they have so much rasa, all these fruits. And they fill the heart with so much rasa. Rasanandi Radha Sarasa Vapura Lingana Sukho. So they're full of so much rasa. And what do? They don't have to say anything. Automatically their seva started. No one even massaged him for so many days. So who will massage him with oil? They even put chandan on him to make him cool. But this time all the Rajdevis, Daitavas, they all came there and they started massaging Jagannath. They don't even give darshan for 8-10 hours. And all these Daitas, they come there and they're massaging him with so much nice oil, fragrant oil. And they say, what do? They take this oil, they bury it in a place for 1 month, and then they get that oil out of the mud. And the oil is very fragrant, and they start massaging Jagannath with that fragrant oil. And not just massaging him, they even give this nice drink for him. What do? They take some butter, they mix it with water, sugar, and they make nice pana. And not like here. Here, what do? They make juices here out of lemon, but it's not even so sweet. They say, how can you add ghee inside this? At least make some nice mango juice. Will they add ghee inside? No. But Jagannath, he doesn't drink such kind of juices. He only likes juices made of butter, mishri, and kevada, water mixed with kevada. In Jagannath, he likes drinking these things. And this way the Vrajdevis are feeding him all these things. And it's very nice. And what does Jagannath do? They give him nice fruits. They're called sabari. We like these fruits very much. Safari, one kind of fruit. Mangoes, kadali, bananas, jackfruit. All these. He has his own garden there inside the temple. and there they feed Jagannath, and all the sevikas, sevaks also eat these fruits. And there's one huge truck of, if you, they offer so many fruits that there's like so much skin left behind. And Jagannath, he's eating inside, his sevaks are eating inside, everyone eating this Mahaprasad. And they're massaging him very nicely. And they're feeding him this pana, this juice. Like for 11 months he's inside this prison of Mahalakshmi. She does not even let him go out anywhere. From morning until night, she's feeding him this alpa, malpua, puri, kachori, rabdi. Minute after minute she's offering so many things. Kaja, gaja, all these things. Right? You distribute to everyone. This is the duty. Saying your entire world is yours because you're Jagannath. You're Jagannath's Nath. If you don't feed this world, if you don't look after this world, then what is the meaning of this name? Jagannath. This name is also in vain. So she's like cooking so many things for Jagannath. Here, eat and distribute. But when the Vrajdevis come, they say, we will not serve you in this way. How can we make our Prabhu just be an order supplier? How come you've become entangled by Mahalakshmi? Lakshmi, she wants her pratishtha, so she's also made her husband her servant. She's made everyone like engaged in this job, work. Everyone has to cook regulated times, they have to eat at regulated times. Mahalakshmi has bound him, so Jagannath cannot even leave. And after this Snan Yatra, the Vrajvasis come. They say never, this will never happen. We'll never do anything. We'll do everything only for his happiness, not for our happiness. How can we do something which is actually making him sad? So then darshan is closed. Now Ananda Bazaar, there's no more Ananda there. Because they're not distributing anything there now. Nothing is there. Because all these kajas, all these things are very old now. And there's Tanga Taruni. Like Boba has just been offered 10 days before. They put that rice inside water. And it becomes like, the water becomes very fermented, and they add some salt, they add some lemon, they add some coriander leaves. Tanka Torni for like 1 rupee, 1 glass, you can drink as much as you want. And there's no juta, nothing, everyone is drinking from the same pot. For 15 days they sell this Tanka Torni. And if you give something, they'll accept. Even if you don't give no harm, they give you for free. Just drink as much as you want. Only this Tanka Taruni they give. Sevikas, just see how they serve the Daitas. 15 days, they nicely massage him. And then after this 11 months, he's been so tired. But during these 15 days, he becomes youth again. During this Kundichare, you can see how young he's become again. Now you're one. Because normally, if he's sick, how can a person be beautiful? But here you see, he's become so beautiful. It seems life has come inside him again. Because he's met with the Premis, his Brajdevis, and he's so happy by their seva. He is not happy if you only bathe him, feed him, no, love him. So, for 11-12 days, he gives this darshan as now you're one. His eternal youthful form, and everyone all over the world, they come there to come see him. And Jagannath, he also performs his Ghosh Yatra, his Rath Yatra. His announcement is given. The Jagannath, he will go to Vrindavan. He says, whoever wants to go to Vrindavan, come with me. Millions of people come, we'll also come, we'll also come. We'll also come with you to Vrindavan. Everyone wants to come with him. There's no need to do sadhana, nothing. No need for tapasya, anything of that sort. No need for siddhi. Jagannath, he comes there. First he sends Baladev, then Subhadra, then Jagannath himself. He takes everyone and he comes to Vrindavan. So this is this Nitya Leela. Every year Jagannath is saying, who comes to me? Who has this priti for me? And who for 15 days during this Anavasar Kal, if he himself is not eating, then how can he say Bhakti? Lakshmi, she is also hungry. Because if she cannot cook for her husband, then what will she eat? She is very sad. Jagannath is eating so many fruits, he will not even send for Lakshmi. So for 15 days, he is only fasting. And during the time of the Rath Yatra, Jagannath, he goes. So then Lakshmi, she is very sad. So anyhow, she'll make one pot of khichdi. At least he says khichdi. Because after he's sick, he should eat some khichdi. Because she is thinking, oh, he's become so he's sick now, he has cold, sickness. They bathed him so many times. At least eat this khichdi and you go. She makes like a small pot of khichdi, at least eat this. And Jagannath, he saw. And he said, oh, your khichdi? Okay, I've just seen, now I'm going. But Lakshmi Devi, she started complaining. Jagannath saying, I'll go and I'll come back. But he didn't say when he'll come back. Like he told the Vrajavasis, I'm coming and I'll come back the day after. But you see, he didn't return for so many years to Vraj. But still, the Vrajavasis, they never forgot him. They did not become hopeless. What did Lakshmi do? Lakshmi Vijay, Lakshmi Devi, she started looking for her husband. Where is he? Without even telling me, he just left. I'll go find him and bring him here. Everyone's my follower, the whole world is mine. Whatever I wish, I'll do. There is she became hopeless then, not seeing her husband. Saying, what am I saying? She thought, here I cannot even enter. No one listens to me here. What to speak of respecting me? No one even cares about me. No one even looks at me here. And she became very sad. And then she came with all her soldiers. And then she came very silently. Not even on the main road. Because she cannot show her face on the main road. Because she's been neglected now. Never has she been neglected so much. So now she's very sad. She's walking through all the gullies where it's so dirty. And anyhow, she takes a side road and then she becomes very sad. She goes to her father Varun Dev, the ocean. And she's saying, I'm so chaste. Now, before everyone is to follow me, no one even cares about me, she's saying, Lakshmi. So the seva of the Vraj Devis, the Daitas, in front of that, Jagannath, he doesn't see the need for anything else. So it is said that yesterday, this Jagannath Snan Yatra happened. And today, in Shyamananda Prabhu, Tirubhavati is celebrated there in Gopi Vallabhpur, where he entered into this Nitya Jagannath Seva. So Shyamananda Prabhu, in his childhood, when he took birth, he heard all these different leelas of Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu from his childhood. Because some days before only Mahaprabhu had left. But Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita, they also started leaving gradually. So say all these, he used to listen to all these Rasmai Katha. One day he asked his father and his mother that Mahaprabhu Mahaprabhu is Swayam Bhagavan. And if he is merciful towards everyone, then can I not have his darshan? Will I only listen to his kathas, but can I not serve him directly or have his darshan? So he would ask any Vaishnava that he would come across, how can I meet Mahaprabhu? How can I have his darshan, his seva? So then the sadhus, they told him, if you want to meet Mahaprabhu, then Mahaprabhu has promised that Mahaprabhu, I take my birth in 3 places. That where if anyone does my Harinam Kirtan, then I appear on their tongue. And if anyone, and by my name, they will worship me as the deity. And wherever, if anyone worships my Vigraha, I appear there. And he said, I am always taking rest in the hearts of the bhaktas. I am always there. Because when the bhaktas sing and dance, I am also there, always present there in their kirtan. And whatever they offer me, I accept. And the Shyamananda Prabhu, he heard that in Gauridas Pandit's house, Mahaprabhu appeared. He had given his deities there to Gauridas Pandit. So he is always present there in Ambika Kollam. So Gauridas Pandit, he had left just a few years before. And he had his disciple, Sevak, his Hridaya Chaitanya Thakur. He was present there. So this is like the border of Odisha, Bengal. He started walking everywhere. And when he came to Ambika Kalna, so then Hridaya Chaitanya, he offered bhava to Gaur Nitai and he put them to sleep and he massaged them. And then he went to get some fruits and the temple was closed. So when Shyamananda Prabhu came there, then he had walked for so many days. He was very hungry, not eaten anything. And remembering Mahaprabhu and doing kirtan, remembering him, he came. His names. Then Gaur Nitai, he had closed the door. Then Gaur Nitai opened the door and there he had kept some fruits and vegetables for the evening. But Gaur Nitai, they took everything and they started feeding Shyamananda Prabhu everything. So Shyamananda Prabhu could not understand anything what was happening. And Hridaya Chaitanya Prabhu came in the evening I have to offer this kela, sandesh, fruits, milk. Then he was saying, where am I Gaur Nitai? And where are all these things that I've offered, that I wanted to offer? So then he found out that this boy, he is here. And he was thinking, what is this? Has this boy opened? Has this boy stolen all these things and eaten? It doesn't look this way. At least let me go ask him. So he came and he asked. And he said, oh, when did you come here? Oh, I came here at 1 o'clock. Oh, I came to this Imli Tala, Mahaprabhu's Pathpit. And the temple was closed and I was doing kirtan. So when I was doing kirtan, when I was crying, can I not see Mahaprabhu? Can I not serve him? So then meanwhile, he saw 2 brothers, they came there, very beautiful, very effulgent, saying, why are you crying? So they came there and they started caressing me and they told me that eat something, drink something. They got me a glass, they got me a plate, they started giving me everything. Then I said no. I'm a sadhu, I will not eat on this plate. Then they brought me a banana leaf and they start feeding me so many things, and I ate everything that they offered. So what did you eat? Oh, there was banana there. This bananas there, very beautiful. There was mangoes, sandesh sweet, milk, coconut pulp, so many other things. So then he heard everything that he said. Then he understood. Gaurnita, they love this boy so much that they just opened the gate and they went to the storeroom. They brought all these things and they fed him. So this boy is not ordinary. So then he asked, "Who are you?" And he said, "I'm this boy. I'm Dukhi." And he said, "Oh, what do you want?" And he says, "I want the seva of Gaur Nitai." Then he said, "Already if you want the seva, you'll have to take Diksha, then Mantra Diksha. Then I can give you this seva. Go bathe in the Ganga." So nearby is Ganga, near Ambika Kolno. So when he bathed there, and he gave him this Mantra Diksha, then do the seva. So I see in the evening, I made everything ready and Gaur Nitai fed you everything, you ate everything. Now tell me, what should I offer as bhoga for them now? But then there's a forest, there was no city there, so very difficult to get things. What will I feed Gaur Nitai? So when you went to be in the Ganga, I gave him Diksha, and then there's the rule that the disciples should do Bhiksha. Then after Diksha, they have to give Guru Dakshina. So then when he spread his cloth and he went everywhere for Bhiksha, then what did Hridayananda Prabhu say? Gaur Nitai themselves, they are filling his Bhiksha bag with so many things. And there is Advaita, Srivas Thakur, Gadadhar, all the Gauridas Pandit, his Guru himself is coming giving Bhiksha to Shyamananda Prabhu. Gaur Nitai fed him everything and there was nothing to eat in the evening. Now people are giving him so much Bhiksha there. Jackfruits, mangoes, coconuts, dates, so many kinds of fruits, so many kinds of sweets, pots of sandesh, chana, paneer, honey, and as and when he came from Gaur Nitai, he saw there's Ananda Bazaar there, so many different kinds of things are offered as bhoga, so many things. So Hridayananda Prabhu said, "Oh, just see how fortunate the Sevak is, how fortunate the Prabhu is. I did Guru Seva, I did Bhiksha, so much difficulty. I'm serving Gaur Nitai even now. Let's see my disciple. Just to give him Bhiksha, all the Guru, the entire Guru Varga came." And he said, "Now you serve Gaur Nitai." And then they saw how he cooked, arranged so many things, and he gave to his Guru. Because without Guru, who has possibly caused this material world? Because independently, if you do something, Bhagavan will accept or not, there's no guarantee. Because will Bhagavan accept something which is, if something is meant for Guru and you enjoy that yourself, then will Bhagavan be happy? So whatever he had collected, he gave to Sri Guru. So many different kinds of fruits, sweets, so fragrant things. When Gaur Nitai accepted this, then they became so happy. And they were eating all these things. And every day, in the evening, there's a rule there. Even now, they'll make luchi, halwa, and chana dal. And they'll put ghee there, add chalk, and baja pakoda, sweets, and so many things. And Dukhi Krishnadas. And then he'll come there. And so many different things are made. And Gaur Nitai, they accept this Mahaprasad. And then he gives it to Guruji, Hridaya Chaitanya Thakur. So Hridaya Chaitanya would never leave remnants on his plate. But today he's thinking, oh, the Sevak is doing so much seva, at least let me leave some remnants. Then he left, like there's these drumsticks, a chewed drumstick, and you leave that behind, data. So then he kept something else there that no one can eat. But when he got up and he saw, he said, Dukhi, come here, take this Mahaprasad. Gaurnita is Mahaprasad. There he saw the plate was full now. Now whatever he'd eaten, whatever he'd offered as bhoga, everything appeared on the plate. And he said, what is this? Who is coming and giving him all these things? So then he was thinking, oh, let me also sit with him and honor this Mahaprasad of Gaurnita. But he was a little shy because he's Guru and he's my disciple. At least he's not, I cannot be so free with him now. But seeing this, he was very surprised. Because he has so many things have appeared on his plate. And after offering God this bhoga, there you see he's stolen one pot of kheer from Madhavendra Puri in this Kirchur Gopinath temple. When Govardhan, what did Srinath Gopal do? He bought so many pots. So today, Gaurnita, for Dukhi, they made everything ready. So Hridayananda, he asked, where did you get all these things from? Gaurnita said, you offer little bhoga. Which in this world, so many people are offering bhoga to me. I've bought all these things for your seva. So one is doing seva, then you see he will not have any shortcoming in his seva. Bhagavan himself is making everything ready for him. Yogakshemam vahamyam. But who will feed and who will feed in one? Bhagavan himself, you see, is making all arrangements. Prabhu himself makes all arrangements. So he cooks and he offers me something, will I leave that person hungry? Never. And seeing these leelas, Hridayananda Prabhu, and after some time, Gaurnita, they told Hridayananda Prabhu, oh, this boy has come, you made him his disciple, your disciple, he's doing all kinds of seva, but you must learn something also, you must make him learn something. You must give him the Siksha for Nitya Seva. So therefore, you don't have time, you're very busy. You send him to Braj. There's Jiva Goswami. And all his followers are there. You go send him to Braj. There he'll learn and he'll come. So then, having received the order of Gaur Nitai, Gauridas Pandit, then Hridaya Chaitanya himself sent his dear disciple, who is more dear to him than his own life. Very dear to him. And he said, oh Dukhi, you go to Vrindavan. This is Mahaprabhu's order. Like Jiva Goswami, Nityananda wanted to send him Vrindavan, but in Jiva Goswami said, how can I leave you and go to Vraj? There's no difference between Navadip and Vrindavan, so I'll just stay here with you. And Nityananda said, no. Mahaprabhu, he has offered your uncles, your father, your uncle's Rusat. So you'll have to go to Vrindavan and give this Nitya Sevadika to everyone. So today Hridayananda Prabhu, with great difficulty, sent him to Vrindavan, Braj. Go there. And he was coming there. And then Jiva Goswami Prabhu, he came to this Govindev temple. And then when he came to Vrindavan, then Jiva Goswami himself came there, Narottam Thakur, Srinivas Acharya, they all came there. They all came there before to meet him. Then he met everyone there. And then this Prasadi Mala of Govindev was given to him, this Prasad. Then he took him to Radha Damodar Jiva Goswami. So there he, all these Goswami Granthas, Jiva Goswami made him read. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Prahlad Bhatta Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami. All their books, Jiva Goswami, he made Shyamananda Prabhu read. So at that time, he said, now I made you understand, read everything. So now you know all this theory, now what will you do for practical? Now how will you realize? Now you'll have to realize this Shabda Brahma. How will you have this Samanda with Parabrahma? So then, Jiva Goswami Prabhu, he said that until now, so now you've done all these kinds of sadhana. So now you bring it into practice. Now we'll have to do sadhana and enter into this natural seva. What is it sadhana? For Rag Bhakti, is it this Sakshat Seva? What is that? This dham is not different in any way from Radha and Krishna. So go there and sweep all these kunjagalis and make sure there are no thorns there, no stones there. Put nice flowers on the path. Because Radharani, she comes every day to bathe in the Yamuna with all the Sakis and Manjari. She picks flowers. So put nice flowers on the path. She makes gardens for Krishna. And they're always absorbed in the seva. So this is Guru Adesh, the order of Sri Guru. And then they say, not that, let me show off, let me go and sweep this place. No. Not in front of everyone. Even before Brahma Murta, he'd go there and sweep the place, apply nice fragrant water there, put nice flowers there. And this way he's doing nice kirtan and he's offering so many stutis and prayers. And so when he was offering then his services, then how? Being absorbed in this Nitya Seva, in this Nitya Dham. Radharani purposely, intentionally, she left her Nupur there, her ankle well. So when we receive something, we find something valuable, we'll go hide it immediately. But what did Shyamananda do? Immediately he went to Jiva Goswami, and Jiva Goswami said, he said, don't give it to anyone. If anyone comes to take, he said, I'll only give it to the rightful owner, not anyone else. So then they say, so many Brajdevis came and they asked him, Baba, you sweep this place? He said, yes. Every day? Yes. Did you receive something today? Yes. Did you find anything? What did you find? I found this anklet. Then give it to us. Then no. He said, why? I'll only give it to that person who it belongs to. And he said, you're Babaji. You see, this belongs to a lady. So you're Babaji. You want to see a woman? You want to put this around her ankle? Don't do this. You're very proud. We'll slap you. But he said, you can say whatever you feel like, still I will not give. So meanwhile, some girls came and then they said, did you find something? Give it to us. No. I'll only give it to that person who it belongs to. I'll only put it around the feet, the foot, the ankle of that lady who it belongs to. You see, you come here to do bhajan in Vrindavan and you've come to touch the feet of another woman. If I go tell this to your family members, they'll come and beat you nicely then. But this was the order of Jiva Goswami, so he was fearless. And then in the end, what happened? Just see. So many Sakhis came, not just one, two. They did so many things, but still he did not care. He was fearless. He will throw you inside the Yamuna. He'll beat you. Still he wasn't perturbed. And then in the evening, when Krishna came from covering, then what did he say? There he saw. There saw this beautiful deity of Sham Sundar. Gave him darshan. And what did he see after giving darshan? He said it belongs to this Kishori. Here. Okay, we'll tie a blindfold around you. So alright. And he touched her feet and he placed it around her feet. And he said, now we'll open this blindfold. But he said, already you can open this blindfold and I want to see Radharani just once. Then he had darshan of Radharani. Then the Sham Sundar Vigraha Radharani gave to Shyamananda Prabhu. She didn't give her, but she didn't give her own deity, she gave this deity of Sham Sundar. And then Radharani, she wore that anklet and she left. And she gave him this deity of Krishna, Sham Sundar. And when she started worshipping this deity Sham Sundar, and Sham Sundar also called Kishori here. Therefore, there's Radha Sham Sundar. And then he served them very nicely. And Radharani, she also took this nupur and she put on his forehead stamp. So therefore, there they put this, there's this nupur kunja. The Guru Varga have spoken, so even now there's so many, they speak such nice glories of Shyamananda Prabhu. So there is this Tirubhavati of Shyamananda Prabhu in Gopi Vallabhpur. In there, when he received this order, when Jiva Goswami gave this order, go and preach, is the desire of the Goswamis. Then Narottam Srinivas Shyamananda, they went and they started distributing. They made copies of these Goswami books and they started distributing everywhere. And this Renati, Garanhati and Manor Sai, they have their own distinctive styles of kirtan. They preach this style of kirtan everywhere. And his disciple, grand disciple, and they are all in Odisha, Bengal, in Vrindavan, everywhere they're preaching everywhere now. So today is his Tirubhav Tithi, where he entered his Nityadam, Nitya Seva. I will listen tomorrow. Hari Hari Bol.